Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel Swamy Vijay, and this is Swamy Vijay speaking to all. In this video, I am going to start one more supplementary short story from your It So Happened textbook. But before I start the supplementary short stories summary, if you are new to my channel and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you can receive latest updates or information the moment I publish video lessons for all your poems, prose and short stories from your main textbook and supplementary textbook. Now let me begin the short story. But before I begin the short story, as usual, let me ask you one simple question. What is your best quality? I'm asking you one question. What is the best quality you found in yourself? Whether hardworking nature is your best quality, or are you smart? Smartness is the best quality in you, or you are intelligent, is intelligence is the best quality in you. What is the best quality you found in yourself which can change your life? If you know the answer, comment in the comment section quickly so that I can also understand that this is the best quality in your life. See, there are so many qualities in everybody, but what is the quality which can change your life? You have to identify in this stage of your life or at this age. So don't forget to comment in the comment section. Comment now, which is the best quality you realized in your life. But why did I ask you this question is the short story which I am going to explain now has relation with the best quality in our life. If we can understand, if we realize the best quality in our life, we can also become successful in our life as like the one who succeeded in life in this story. So let me begin the story. The name of the story which I am going to start in this video is The Treasure Within. It's actually a kind of autobiography, but this lesson has been given in form of an interview, a dialogue between two people. I read few lines from this short story and then I'll explain the short story. But let me first tell you what is this meaning of the title, The Treasure Within. The treasure means the wealth or the best quality in us. Within means inside us. So we should know what is the best quality within which we can use and we can change our life and to become successful in this world. So this lesson is actually a conversation between two people. Mr. Hafeez Contractor is the protagonist or the main character in this story, and Miss Bela Raja is the one who is interviewing Mr. Hafeez Contractor. But who is this Hafeez Contractor? Let us know. Mr. Hafeez Contractor has been awarded Padma Bhushan. But let me tell you, Hafeez Contractor was not a good student when he was in school. He always wanted to play outside and he was involved even in gang fights also, and he performed very poorly in examinations. But how could an ordinary student rise to the level of receiving Padma Bhushan? He is considered as one of the best architects in the modern India. If you Google Hafeez Contractor, you will be surprised to see that Hafeez Contractor has designed many skyscrapers in India, primarily in the city of Mumbai. As of 2019, he is the architect of three largest buildings in India, the 42 in Kolkata and the Twin Towers of the Imperial in Mumbai. He was awarded the Padma Bhushan in January 2016 by the government of India. The poem which we just completed, The Schoolboy, is also connected with the story, The Treasure Within. Now let me read few dialogues between Miss Bela Raja, editor of Sparsh, a newsletter from the Resource Center, the Valley School, Bangalore, and Mr. Hafeez Contractor, one of India's leading architects. The story begins in this way. Before you read, every child is a potential achiever and is different from other child in his style of learning and area of interest. Of course, it is correct. Some students in the classroom may be good at mathematics, some may be good at languages, some may be good at social studies, and some students may be good at drawing, and some may be good at are very good in games and sports. So everybody is different and everybody has their own unique interest and everybody has their own special skills. So everything is important in students' life. You may be good at in one particular field. You should not humiliate other students who are good at different areas. So here the story speaks one thing very profoundly, that whatever treasure we have, whatever the best quality we have or the best skill we have, we should realize it as early as possible so that we can become successful in our life. Now let me begin the summary of the story. Hafeez Contractor was an unhappy schoolboy. He loved doing things but detested mechanical learning. Mathematics gave him shivers. So in the conversation between Miss Bela Raja and Hafeez Contractor narrated about his nightmares about preparing for maths examination. He never liked mathematics subject and mathematics examinations used to give him nightmares, and he was not happy to study mathematics because he couldn't understand mathematics even though teacher explained mathematics properly, but within 2 days he used to forget the mathematics. And always Hafeez loved to play outside and he was not bothered about studies. But one day when his principal called inside his office and he told something that changed Hafeez's life. Now let me read that sentence, what actually principal said and how it changed the life of Hafeez Contractor. When I approached my 11th standard, the principal called me and said, "Look here, son. I have been seeing you from day one. You are a good student, but you never studied. I have taken care of you till today. Now I can no longer take care of you, so you do it yourself." He talked to me for 5 minutes. "You don't have your father. Your mother has worked so hard to bring you up and paid all your fees and all these years, but you have only played games. Now you should rise to the occasion and study." With the words of principal, Hafeez Contractor realized that he should be serious with his studies because his father is no more and his mother is supporting him, and he has to rise to the occasion and he has to look after his family. But he could score only 50% marks in his SSC examination. After the result declared, principal again called him and said, "Son, consider yourself as having got a distinction." Then in the next dialogues we come to know that Hafeez Contractor can remember things in a different way. He has a photographic memory. That means whenever he sees something, he could remember the information in form of a photograph, not like other students. It's actually a gift to Hafeez Contractor to remember the designs or to create designs in later part of his life. So he used to involve in gang fights and he was not interested to study, and he used to distract the classroom proceedings also. One day he was not interested to study, so he created a distraction and for whole hour they played chore police. So with this we can understand Hafeez was not interested in studies. But how could he become so successful in his life? In the next part of the story, we could understand that he started learning French. Though he studied French for 7 years, he could understand only 7 words in French. But how could he turn into an architect? Let me tell you with the help of the story. When Bela Raja asked the same question, "Was it then you decided you wanted to do architecture?" Then Hafeez Contractor replied in this way, "Actually, it all happened quite by chance. In the architect's office, I saw somebody drawing a window detail. A window detail is a very advanced drawing. I told him that his drawing was wrong, that the window he had drawn would not open. He then had a bet with me, and later he found that indeed his drawing was wrong. My cousin's husband was surprised. He asked me to draw a few specific things, which I immediately did. He asked me to design a house, and I designed a house. After that, he told me to drop everything and join architecture." With this incident, Hafeez Contractor stopped doing other things and he appeared in an entrance examination to get seat in architecture course, and he scored A+ grade in the entrance examination, and that changed his life. During his school days also, Hafeez Contractor has a great liking and inclination towards sketches. Hafeez Contractor used to draw sketches during his school days. In school, when I was in the 2nd or 3rd standard, one of my teachers, Mrs. Gupta, saw my sketches and told me, "See, you are useless in everything else, but your sketches are good. When you grow up, you become an architect." I did not know at the time, but she was right. Later, after I became an architect, I went back to meet her and tell her. Mrs. Gupta understood the capacity of Hafeez Contractor. She recognized the talent of Hafeez Contractor and she encouraged Hafeez Contractor to become an architect. In the next part of the story, we can understand that those students who have done extremely well in school or who scored highest marks in school days, now they are doing nothing great. In his words, he says that, "Well, take some students from my class, those who always stood first or second are today doing very ordinary jobs. In school, I think living our lives there made us street smart. I have learnt more by doing what I did on my own than what academics would have taught me." So of course this is true. Whatever the teachers teach you inside the classroom may not be connected with real life situations, may not be useful in real life. So Hafeez has learned these skills by doing things by his own. With this we can understand that those students who have not performed well in school, they could do wonders in their real life, and they have become so famous and popular in life. There are so many examples of such kind of people who are not very good at studies during their school time or school days. Later they become so popular, so famous, and so rich in their life. So this is about the summary of the short story, The Treasure Within. It is actually a kind of autobiography of Hafeez Contractor, but the story is in form of a dialogue between Miss Bela Raja and Hafeez Contractor. It's an interview taken by Miss Bela Raja with Hafeez Contractor after he became so famous architect. So we all have to understand one thing, that if we can realize the best quality or the best skill in us, like Hafeez Contractor, we can also become successful in our life. Don't forget that marks is not the only criteria to become successful in this world. If we have skills, if we have knowledge, and if we have hardworking nature, and if we realize where we are good and which is our best quality, then we can also become successful in our life like Hafeez Contractor. So this is the story about Hafeez Contractor, who was once considered useless during school days, has received Padma Bhushan award from Government of India, and has become a renowned and a very popular architect in the modern India. Now what you have to do is read the entire story once and then come to the comprehension check 1, read the questions and find the answers to the comprehension check questions. In the same way, come to the comprehension check 2 questions, read the questions and find the answers for the comprehension check 2 questions, and then come to the exercise, answer the following questions, read the questions. They have given 3 questions, read those 3 questions and find the answer to these questions from your lesson. So this is the explanation and summary of the short story, The Treasure Within. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you can receive latest updates of information the moment I upload videos on YouTube. And always remember, stay home, stay safe and stay strong. Take care.